Hello everybody, it's once again time to stream something. So, um, as the title of the game, the stream says, it's time to return to Ruina. The idea was because I finished or beat, or I didn't complete Ruina, I think. I didn't collect literally everything, but I beat it adequately, let's just say, about a year ago. And since then, I've been wanting to come back and replay Ruina. So that is what we will be doing. I think I'm gonna try to make replaying Ruina a weekly, pseudo-weekly thing. Hopefully every week, but you know, let's see how that goes. And without further ado, I think we shall just start a fresh new game. I go out to the street, my hands in my pockets. Yes? Oh, I just realized how I was doing some random stuff, testing out a couple of things, so I still cannot leave this place. Because there is voice acting, I kinda don't want to speak over them because the voice actors are really good.
분수에 맞지 않는 꿈을 품어서는 안 된다는 거야?
젠장 불안 눈물. 이딴 방식으로 일을 처리할 줄이야. 뭐가 어떻게 된 거야? 이 연기들은 뭐고?
So much smoke. I like how this is one the cool thing that even though the game is told in a visual novel style, I really like how much they just like break them, you know, usual format and really do like present the visual sections in a lot more creative manner.
한 번만 말할게. 난 복잡하게 돌려서 말하는 것을 정말 싫어해. 그러니까 괜히 말 늘리지 말고 묻는 말에만 대답해.
Also, I just really do love that dress quite a bit.
물론 질문도 하지 마. 넌 어디서 그리고 어떤 목적을 가진 채?
뭐야? 넌 누군데? 아, 속이 메스껍고 울렁거리는데.
It is such a fantastic start to this.
난 경고했고 넌 어겼어.
Also, this
다시
is
한번
like
물어볼게.
exact like distorting literally everything here. I do feel like maybe I should be reading, even though there's gonna be a lot of reading here. So,
넌 어디서 그리고 어떤
그냥 길을 걷다가 난 오후 1시쯤에 대충 일어나서 무작정 13구 골목 어딘가를 걷고 있었고
ham ham bang
이왕
bang.
나온 김에 목적지도 있으면 좋겠다 싶어서 아무튼 당장에 빠져나갈 돈은 많지.
너무 길게 말했어. 다음엔 목적도 없고 이곳으로 오게 된 방법도 모른다라.
그냥 평범한 밑바닥 해결사.
And that's literally every limb.
한 개만 자르다가
Bye, Roland.
질문은 내가 해.
롤랑.
Roland.
좋아. 이곳은 도서관이야. 그리고 아직 손님을 받기 전 이곳에 초대받지 않은 손님은 절대 들어올 수 없도록 설계하느라 많은 수고가 들었는데 말이야.
젠장. 내 팔다리가 장사 미쳐있는데 새로 구할 돈도 담보도.
기절했군. 일어나.
And with that click, the game properly begins. I really do like Angela's clothing. Like her outfit is just like really fantastic throughout the whole game.
뭐야? 멀쩡하게 붙어있잖아.
I've been using Library of Ruina soundtrack as my backing track when I'm just like working and just like doing a lot of stuff because it's just so lovingly chill.
이걸로 다시 팔을 휘두르고 전에 몸보다 더 쓰기 편하도록 몇 가지 재구성을 해두었. 네가 무단 침입을 하기는 했지만 내가 일방적으로 앗아갔으니 그에 대한 사과의 표시야. 난 인내심이 많고 자상하거든.
Quite patient.
인내심이 많기는 개뿔. 이걸 고맙다고 해야 하는 거야? 그리고 아직도 경고가 유효한 건 아니지?
그래. 네가 기절해 있는 동안 나도 몇 가지 생각을 해봤거든. 결론은 이거야.
뭐? 특이점 연구 실험 대상자들 내가 아는 사람도 그런 실험의 피해로 차원을 넘나들게 됐다고. 아, 결국 내 팔자가 그렇지.
여기는 도서관이야. 어떤 조직을 말하는지 모르겠지만 적어도 날개는 아니야.
관심 없어. 뭐든 간에
그래. 너를 살려두는 이유는 첫 번째. 초대받지도 않았는데 이곳에 들어온 것에
Oh.
대한 분석이 필요해.
Hello. Maybe I should be reading everything though, but I've grown so accustomed to their voice actors. I just really enjoy their voices so. Can't hear. I am being just kind of quiet, so I prefer to let the voice actors do their job because they are quite good.
이유도 모르고 너를 밖으로 내보내거나 살려두는 건 도서관에 있어서 크나큰 위험 요소야.
I'll try to be bit more verbose here, but yeah, because this is just going through the replay. I do like kind of pause for each of the lines just so people can read them if they haven't read them. But I have gone through the early sections quite a few times by this point, so I'm gonna be
뭐
kind of speeding through
내
this.
허 없이 나갈 수 없는 몸이지만.
I do like that
두 번째.
just
난
basic
이제부터
just
도시에 대한
kidnapping
책을
Roland
얻으며
here. So
단 하나의 절대적인 책을 구할 것. 이
and
과정을
the
도와주는
mission
넌 도시에서
giving
살고
like
있는 인간이니까
giving the mission out
여러
really
가지 도움이
quickly
될
like
거라
this.
기대하고 있어.
So I think I'm gonna be using these streams like to speak a lot more about like literature just in general and storytelling purposes because it's like this is one of the games I really do adore for this kind of storytelling analysis and like general meta critique of like literature and storytelling methods. So and while it's not the most poignant criticism or poignant meta-analysis of just like literature and fiction just in general, because there's a lot of games and a lot of fiction that does that. Like for example, I think Pyre does that a little bit better. I think Library of Ruina is one of the best like deconstructions of storytelling tropes, and then once again like not just like a deconstruction but also a dissection and an analysis of them. So it's quite fantastic. I say without any literature degrees, so you know, let's just have a clear sight about my own education level about that.
조심성도 없고 운도 없는 녀석들이라고 비웃었는데 막상 당해보니
I
이건
do think like
조심성이고 뭐고 전혀
I think
상관도 없는 거였네.
Library of Ruina is like the best jumping on point for the easiest introduction to the world of Project Moon though. Well, is it? Limbs Company is probably the most convenient, but Limbs Company is the most convenient, and I think Distortion Detective might be the most like compact and succinct, but I feel like Library of Ruina is the most like complete and like one of the most how do I say it, like it's one of the most like standalone pieces of fiction for the Project Moon universe. So
목숨에 대해서는 걱정하지 마. 너는
자, 미치광이 산채로 옥수수랑 태엽 같은 걸 뱃속에 쑤셔넣고 입에서 팝콘을 쏟는
I do
팝콘
kinda-
인간 같은 걸 만들려고?
I still need to go through like personally finish Lobotomy Corporation because I do know the general story beats, but it got too difficult. So, but that was just my weakness speaking. So
완전 꽝 중에 꽝이구만. 그냥 깔끔하게 죽여주는 게 더 나을 텐데.
앞으로도 또 그런 개소리를 하면 그 말대로 팝콘 기계 인간이라는 것으로 만들어줄게.
And here begins the uneasy friendship.
난 망가지도 않은 소리에
Friendship?
일일이
Sure,
반응하는
let's call it a
계집거리를
friendship.
너무나도 오래 반복해왔거든.
죄송합니다.
정식으로 인사를 할게.
Really do love the art style though.
내 이름은 엔젤라. 이 도서관의 관장이자 사서야.
엔젤라. 좋은 이름이네. 그래서 내가 뭘 해야 하는데?
No, looking back at like knowing how the story unfolds, looking back at this is so. It's it's very prescient. It's really interesting to see how it's been like foreshadowed from the very first part. It's really cool. So it's really nice, really nice. I think that like setting the world, setting this or having the game set in
도서관에 초대된
a
손님을
library
응대해주면 돼.
is a very cool way to also like preface it so that people are like predisposed to think in terms of storytelling tropes and how those are handled in the world. So I think it's a really efficient way to get people to think about deconstruction of tropes.
내가 고심해서 작성한 초대장으로 손님을 부를 거고, 넌 초대에 응해 이곳으로 오는 손님을 접대하면 되는 거야. 넌 실제로 도시에서 살았고 해결사일까지 했다고 했으니까 다양한
뭐 그래봐야 퇴물이 된
Washed up grade 9 fixer. Yeah.
접대라는 것은 뭐야? 바람잡이나 웨이터 같은 일이라도 하는 거야?
말 그대로 입장한 손님들을 상대해주면 돼. 물론 물리적인
Right.
의미에서.
I also kind of think it is kind of funny that the receptions are just like very few like actual libraries in my experience have like a reception as such, but I've gone to more high caliber or more expansive, more luxurious libraries in Middle Europe that do have an actual reception that is a very much more a grand entrance and a lot more like a lot more official, so to say. So do quite
도서관이
enjoy
손님들에게 실현을 주면
having that kind of
그
setting, even though
과정에서
like
책이
a
펼쳐지기 마련이야.
official reception such as this is a bit more uncommon, let's just say.
시련을 극복한 손님은 책을 얻을 자격이 응대하는 과정에서 네가 죽더라도 그건 잠시뿐. 이곳에서는 내 허락 없이
No one
잠들
here
수
may
없어.
rest.
너
Ah,
그
yes.
해결사한테 무슨 환상
The
같은
working
거 있어?
life is
그것도 9,900
lovely,
했었지?
isn't it?
난 그렇게 다재다능한 해결사가 아니야.
Oh.
내가 할 바는 아니지. 매뉴얼은 준비해뒀으니까 방법은 적당히 찾아봐.
읽어보니
초대장을 펼쳐놓고
그러면
초대장은 자연스럽게 전달될 것.
We'll just
초대장은
speed
도서관과
through this
마찬가지로
because
많은 점
it's
그래. 나침반 같은 거라고
compass.
생각하면
okay.
방향을 알려주는
맞아. 초대장은 내가 얻고자 하는
Okay.
단 한 그리고 책에 따라 초대장이 붉게 변할 때가 있어.
Oh.
붉은 초대장은 이야기가 흐를 수 있듯 붉은 초대장이 의도하는 것과 어긋나면 이곳에서
That
멈추게
is
되는 거지.
that is so very very meta contextual. I think it's. I kind of forgot that Angel just like flat out tells you the mechanics of the game here. It's that's very interesting. Let's just say I like it, but it's very much a breaking of the fourth
초대장을
wall there.
받는다고
So
그 손님이 반드시 온다는 보장은 없잖아.
있어. 그리고 손님들
yes, the will of the city.
대부분은 타이에 의해서 동의도 없이 목숨을
Yeah.
잃기 마련이지. 아무튼
And here is the
그래서
introduction to the
첫째를 얻으면
brutality of the
어떻게 되는데?
city.
도서관은 창대한 가능성의 공간이야.
Sorry, there's a bird chirping outside. It's just lovely to see.
나조차
Limitless
아직
possibilities.
도서관의 무한한 공간과 힘을 헤아릴 수 없어.
Infinite space and power.
그렇기에
Just
책들을
yet.
통해 도서관을 채워가며 그리고 손에 넣을 거야.
An
나와 이
infinite
도서관을
amount.
완성시키자.
Unlimited
단
bookworks.
하나의 완벽한 책을.
That's fun.
완벽한 책이라.
Open the curtains.
I can't play the opening because millions. I do understand it's gonna be copyright struck, so no thanks. Let's have a cup of coffee. Cup of Joe, as they call. So, we'll just give a book of something there. I am. Yeah. An invitation.
꾸물거리지 말고 빨리 담아. 치바이 협회 놈들이 언제 올지 몰라.
I do really appreciate that they give voice actors to everybody.
나름대로
So,
최선을 다해 담고 있는 거라고. 이 자식 몸에 들어있는 게 요상하게 달라서 이쁘게 뜯어지지 않아. 일단 신체 개조 시술은 들어본 적도 없는데.
아무리 봐도 내장 상태가 이상해. 젠장, 발소리가 가까워지고 있어.
yeah, the life in the
깔끔하게
city is
전환을 생각하지
rough.
말고 이대로는 우리 모가지가 떨어질 테니까.
Just like organ harvesting as a usual day-to-day duty.
뭐든 간에 일단 다 얼추 됐어. 튀어.
Oh, I do adore the rats.
크다 피트. 치바이 협회 담당국. 우리에게 남은 건 이런 일들뿐. 어떻게든 기어 올라가야 돼. 내 꿈 알지? 언젠가. 너같이 꿈 있는 애들은 요새 드물 거다. 우선 쓸어 담은 내장을 팔아 버림받은 개한테 줄 상납금부터. 그래, 이번 돈이 그 조직 밑으로
urban
들어갈 기회를
legend.
자, 한번
It has gone so far in the power scaling at this moment. It's
제대로 담은 거 맞아?
kind of interesting.
그래서 말했잖아. 제대로
나 무슨 엔케팔린 같은
I do
약에
wish we
절여진
had
내장이라
gotten
생각했지.
any of the stray dogs. I think I need to put this a little bit quieter here, though. Encephalin
이건
once
이미
again.
누가 여기저기 터뜨린 수준이잖아. 우린 분명 마취지로만 처리했어. 전혀 이건 말이 안 돼. 그러면 혹시 그거 아닐까? 요즘 들리는 소문에 의하면
Ah, yes.
산채로
I-
사람을
Oh,
띄워서
yeah.
인형으로
This was
만들어버리는
something that
놈이
was
있다고
really cool
들었는데.
when I played through this first time. They're just like setting up plot lines from the very like it feels like there's literally no scene that is just like wasted. It's even this is like setting up something for the future. So
그건 나도 주워들은 게 있어서 알아. 그 인형은 살이나 뼈를 꿰매서 만들어졌다고 들었어. 그런데 그러고 보니 목덜미에
Round
동그란
orange
주황색
symbol.
문양 같은 게 있긴 했지. 문신인가 싶었는데 그런 걸 할 만한 놈은 문양? 문신? 젠장. 설마
I can't
이상한
remember.
벌집을 건드린 건 아니겠지?
round orange symbol. What could that be? I can't actually properly recall what that was supposed to be. I actually do need. I am curious. I want to see if there is something told here about this. So. Like, I wonder what is the victim that they are referring to. So, because I do want to, I don't know. What is the victim that they are talking about? Like, round orange symbol. Can't remember. it's what could it be? I don't remember. Whatever.
그거 말고도 이런 종이 봉투도
봉투가 몸속에 왜
In a
있어?
body.
도서관의 초대장.
And this artwork
뭐야,
is.
이건?
I really love this art style though. It's like really
도서관에서 책을 얻을 수 있다고?
shockingly expressive.
딴지 같은 소리를?
Sets up the mood really well.
꽝이네.
So
상납일은 내일이야. 정확히는 7시간 정도 남았어. 새로 매장
It's-
담기를 하기엔 빠듯한데.
it's really interesting to look at all of this. Man, I need to get back to practicing art.
이
Or drawing,
초대장에
rather.
적힌 도서관이라는 책이란 게 뭔지는 모르겠지만
Visual
가치가
art.
없어. 이거 그냥 자살 행위 아니야? 어떤 곳인지 상납이를 못 맞춰서 걔한테 죽든 치마이 놈들한테 잡히든 그게
Stray
그거야.
dogs and stuff.
살고 싶은
지금 본 것은
초대장에 보여 방문할 손님들의 이야기를
엿보.
어떤 손님이 방문할지는
Just
그리고 이건 내
and
뜻이
then we
아니야.
have the explanation
그
of
초대장의
this.
기능이 참 대단하네요. 엿보기도 하고 납치도 하고 범죄 특화 도구야. 이런 기능이 있다면 번거롭게 손님 받을 필요 없지 않아?
I wonder if I should have installed any mods for like skip, grind.
그냥 훔쳐보다가
그래서는 안 돼. 손님의 의지로 직접 이곳에 온다는 결과가 정해졌을 때 초대장이 내 온전한 힘인 것도 아니고.
그래.
그나저나 절반
혹시 저 문양과 터진 내장도 초대장의 효과 중 하나?
그럴 리가
Hmm.
전혀 관계없어. 초대장은 응당 밖
그러면 저 요상한 해결사 생활을 조금 하긴 했어도 저런 현상은 처음 봐서 말이지. 마치 유적의
I I don't know. No, I'm still like curious. Was there anything else? No. Oh well.
유적?
나도 잘 몰라. 아무튼 그런 것들이
뭐가 됐든 우린
저놈들은 뒷골목의 양아치나 조직이라고 당장
Just explaining the
그래?
아는 사람 중에
뒷골목 출신이라고 특별할 건 없지. 뒷골목은 오히려 뒷골목 출신이 아닌 사람을 찾기 힘들걸.
이곳이 도서관인가?
어쩌면 돈 될 만한 것들이 꽤 있을.
환영합니다, 손님. 저는 도서관의
just
관장이자
appearing
사서.
with that click. It's
엔젤라입니다.
always such a funny thing.
이곳에서는 당신이 원하는 걸 찾을 수 있지만
네가 이거 주인이야? 여기
정확히 말하자면 책 물론 그럴
책이란 게 과연 돈이 될까?
정보의 가치가 높다면 물론
Information
돈이
is
되겠죠?
valuable indeed.
망치! 우리가 지금 똥오줌
그럼 부디
I do kind of pity the rats though. It's like it's a very poignant criticism of capitalism just in general, but even if it is a bit on the nose though, so but it's fine. I do still quite enjoy that. So I wonder if was there any setting to or anything for those skipping the introductory tutorial. Oh well. I guess. Boy. Time to put you in a bit cinch. Yeah, I do remember the mechanics quite well. But that was big. It's effective. Yeah. I mean, I guess I'll... Doesn't really matter all that much. Just... Guess we'll do this. Don't really matter. How unfortunate for them to have run into the library. really quite the unfair hand that they were dealt. But it is what it is. Oh, Pete. I almost feel sorry for you. Curtain call for the reception. I also do like how everything is like, it's always staged like a play, which is also such a, like, the two running themes for the whole game are just stories and fiction and like storytelling tropes and just generally books and literature, and the other is a theater. So it's just
조직에 속하는
very
것이
effective.
그렇게도 중요한.
도시에서 살아가려면 어쩔 수 없어. 조직이든 어디든 간에 자신이 속할 집단을 구하지 않고서는 살아가기 힘든 곳이니까.
Yeah. Time to go. Let's go gambling! Have to start with one, huh? No. That is painfully bright. Wait a minute. Oh right, their key pages are something you can get like 3 copies of. Okay. Actually, there's like a couple more that can be gained from there. Not like those are exactly necessary though. Not exactly like the prime materials, I would say. So. And they are empty. There we go. Credenza. No. And rats. Yeah. Don't pity me though. My story ain't nothing special. Yeah. Just like extortion and torture and pain. It is awful, but that is the way it goes, huh? I mean, those constructs are actually kind of good, but this is really nice. Yeah. We don't have any life management just quite yet, but evades are real nice. We'll have one more of cut harvesting. We'll have... let's see. Should probably do 2 more podcasts. Go from another backstreet dash though for a huge one attack. Nah, it's fine. Doesn't really matter. Like, it's still the early parts of the game, so there's really nothing much that's gonna happen. But I'm gonna see. Okay. Never mind.
오늘도
Use
공쳤네.
office.
이런 자질구레한 일이나 하려고 개고생하며 해결.
이 바닥이 다 그렇잖아.
그래도 작은 일부터 착실히
Oh,
해나가면
Finn.
보이지 않겠어요?
그런 낙관적인 아무리 그래도 밤이 오기 허접한 사무소는
그래 핀. 너도 이런 일이나 하려고 해결사가 되려 있다. 좀 더 큰 물에서.
열심히 하다 보면 언젠가 괜찮은 사무소로 이적하고
냄새가 나는.
이런 일은 그냥 넘어. 게다가 적힌
This
말대로라면
is really
책이란
the
것은
unfortunate
몇몇
section
협회에서 꽤
where
흥미를
the
가졌을
brutality of the
수많은
project or
물건이라고요.
of the city really bears its fangs with full force, which is just having a potential main protagonist and
흥미로운
just
건
like
사실이지만
showing how
곳에
bleak
뭐가
the
있을지
world is, just
모르잖아요.
like
우선
full of
사무소에
death,
보고해-
huh?
누구 좋으라고 그런 쓰레기
Quite the thing.
상속패를 불려줘.
해결사라는데 아는 사람들.
길 가던 사람 붙잡고 아무나 집어. 둘 다 같은 인간이니까 서로 알지.
해결사들의 종류와
그런 거지.
Yeah. Begin the stage play. I am quite the theater geek, so it's like very lovely to see these things. Just go give him a good whack. Oh wow, just okay, yeah, roll and just fails, huh? Okay, just okay, fine, just die for all I care, huh? Okay. Yeah. Doesn't really matter which way I attack her. Okay, well, just immediately clearing that out, huh? Okay. I wasn't expecting it to be that effective. I mean, we could just like go ham. Don't really need to care about that all that much. Enough, I guess. I do kinda enjoy how they changed bleed to be, or how it is, so. In the in Library of Ruina versus Limbs Company, so. Because the Limbs Company stack is quite a bit easier to like manage, I guess, but. I mean, they are more generally set, so yeah. For core I could actually put this on, huh? Because why not? I mean, it is kind of silly how it is such a small thing, but it is like meaningful. And even if I don't particularly enjoy that trick, but you know how it is. I don't think I would actually turn that many books. That's everything, right? Oh, one more needs to be burned. Just get literally everything, huh? There we go. Actually, is the other key pages a bit better? Better might be an overstatement of it, but you know. Are they literally all the same? Except the weaknesses, of course. Well, the Yoon's office fixers do have at least one passive ability, so you know. Yeah. Just equip that. I do quite remember how this goes, so it's fine. Did I 3 of those? Huh? Oh well. Got harvesting this. Oh right, only 3 can be equipped. Actually, that's kind of good though. Oh, light restoration. Light restoration is always kind of nice. Now that does mean that you need to kind of win the clash with that, which not always the easiest thing to do. So that's an okay number. One of the things that I really do adore about this game is that the numbers never really get excessively high. So it's always they stay always kind of reasonable. So it's a cool little detail. So
대표님, 시간이 꽤
And there's
흘렀는데도 소식이
you.
없어요. 분명 그 도서
지도새도 모르는 사이에 자칫 죽었든 튀었든 간에 연락이 없다면 계약 위반으로 사무소에서 그리고 네가 말한 초대장 건은 증거 불충분이다. 종이에 서명하자 문이 생기고 그곳으로 걸어 들어갔다니 우리 윤 사무소에서는 그런 일에
제가 아직 구급 해결사이긴 해도 이거
그렇군요. 이렇게나 감이 좋으신 구급 해결사님이 이런 누추. 잘 들어 우물한 개구리.
The
네가 아직
frog in
모르는
the well.
미친 일들. 이 도시에서는 숨쉬듯 일어나고 있. 무슨 일이 일어나도 이상하게 여길 여지조차 없다는 거야. 당장 눈앞에서 증거를 보여줄 수도 없는 일은
그럼 대표님 앞에 놓인 그 봉투
뭐? 애송이 자식.
전 정말 아무것도
잠깐 나가 있어. 이번에야말로 촉이 왔어. 애들 붙이게 전 좀 땡겨줘. 아니 이번에는 네 말대로 내 쪽에서 한 번 더 확인 내키는 방법은 아니. 그래. 적합한 녀석이 한 명.
해결사는
just sending
사무소를 거치지 않고는
Been
일을
to
시작하지도
die.
못하나 보네.
뭐 형식상으론 그렇지. 나 같은 경우는 1인 사무소였지만 말이야. 돈 되는 것에 덤벼드는 건 조직이나 해결사나 다를 게 없다니까. 보아하니 세상 물정 모르는 꼬마까지 이용하려는 것 같.
와, 이곳이 도서관.
Hi Finn, I'm kind of
대표의
sorry.
말대로면 이번 일을 통해
환영합니다, 해결사 손님.
안녕하세요. 저는 이곳에서
네, 그럼요. 당신이 초대장을 부디
Yeah, it's gonna be nasty. How unfortunate. Not exactly the place you would like to end up at. Oh well, that's a... Well, ain't that a pity? We are just killing a child here. Yeah, that's a bit not exactly the nicest thing to do, but it is how the city is, I guess.
실한. 아무리 그래도
전에 네 입으로 말했잖아. 도시에서는 대부분 타이에 의해 강제적으로 하지만 도서관은 달라. 이곳에 들어오는 손님들은 이 과정에서 그
I do
어떤
adore
강압도
the game,
없었지.
though.
전부 그들의 선택.
뭐 그렇긴 한데.
Yeah, now we have that realization there. We're gonna go first. No, I need more books of Finn, huh? Oh well. Was there even? Yeah, that's not good. Dead dodge and strike is 0 cost, so it's still not really exactly what I would call a good page, but it's whatever. Well, just gonna go murder the shit out of Finn again, just because why not? Well, mostly because I do want all of everything, even though Finn doesn't exactly have anything really that useful. I do want to empty it out completely, so... So let's see. Is that enough to empty it out completely? I wonder. Probably. Yeah. That's it. The preparation is an okay card. So. I really like the card arts though. It's like they give like quite a bit of so much personality. I think it's very cute, honestly. They do actually kind of. These are actually like some really good art here. So I really do enjoy it. So let's just go.
처음에
with this.
내뱉은 것 치고는
첫인사를 그렇게 나라고 안 놀랐겠어? 어딘지 처음엔 막막했는데 불만이 아예 없는 건 아니.
불만?
또
됐으니까
아니 한 명 혼자로 게다가
I'm just gonna
뭐야,
go.
그 묘한 표정은
방법이 아예 없는 것도 아니지.
네가 나서 보려고?
아니, 대신
그 존재라는 게
강력한 힘과 능력을 지니고 있었지만 지금은
이 도서관에서
널 도와줄 사서들과 함께 책 속에 잠시.
사서?
Sleep inside the book.
지금은 내가 말해준 정도만 알고 있어.
그래, 뭐 그렇다 치고
책 안으로 들어가서 갇혀있는 그들은 매우 불안정한 상태.
우리를 침입자로
맞아. 그리고
너무 막연한데 지금은 엄청 약해진 상태라며 도움이 될 수 있긴 한 거야.
그들이 직접적으로 그들을 이해하고 받아들일 수 있다면
어쨌든 네 말은 책 안에 들어간
네 말대로 손님의 감정을 최대한으로
예.
Into the book we go. I almost kind of forgot that we are starting with Bloodbath. That is definitely a choice. Right, I should have been using blunt, huh? Okay. Well, it is what it is. Fine. I do have a blunt here. Like that. Fairly easy. Just give a little bit of gut harvesting there. To get some lead stacks going. Oh. I mean... You wanna roll the dice? Lemon. I can just like go try this. Yeah. It's an interesting way to actually use preparation just to get a bit more light, so with relatively little investment, so even though that it just didn't work over there, but you know, that's fine. And no, just anything's fine, so. But it's actually a pretty interesting tutorial for the resistances at first, so that's a pretty cool thing, so quite like that. Now we have a friend and those pages for the start. That's nice. Right. The thin page, the half-baked courage, it's so silly that it's the Finn has this passive when Finn comes in alone. It's so ironic, I feel. I would need more gut harvesting. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably make do with that. Just try to do that. I mean, I, you know, do want those, so I guess I'll just go have another, just go beat on some fucking rats. You know, maybe I maybe should have put the mod for skipping grinding, huh? Oh well, it is what it is, I guess. It's life, I guess. Well, you wound me. I mean, I can just... It's kinda easily dealt with just by auto combat, so... Or even auto combat can do this, so... It was really cool to see, like, the YouTuber Shenpai also started to play Library of Ruina a little while ago, so it's been really interesting to see her go through the beginning stages. Because I think, even though the game really isn't, for me, that obscure or that strange, it is interesting to see how different people can parse the information. So I don't know. It is cool. Stagger enemies 3 times. Yeah. Rats. We have the rats. It's not a lot, but it is something. Right, need to do a lot more there, huh? Okay, so is this gonna be? Was this Yun at this point? Don't remember.
피는 역시 실패.
Finn has failed as expected.
오래 갈 것 같 빚을 지고
Yeah.
괜찮은 개조 시술이라도 받거나 재능이라도 출중해야 했어. 하지만 결국 그
싹싹하고 귀염성 있어서 마음에 들었었는데 아쉽네. 근데 곧 죽을 녀석이었다는 것은 나
그나저나 축하한다. 8급 해결사가 되었으니
그래. 그러니까 조심하라고. 두둑이 안 챙. 요즘 사무소 월세는 물론이고 세금 내는 것에도 허덕인다.
안 그래도 핀에게 맡긴 일이 그
아까 말했던 도서관. 그런데 어떻게 얻는?
확실하지 않으면 부르지도 않았어. 이번 일은 우리 도서관은 분명 돈이 든다. 이건 내 촉이지.
그래. 한번 팔자 펴보자고. 아,
손님들의
That's a nice
각오가
workshop
대단하네.
weapon, huh? It's pretty cool.
사무소 단위로 이곳 떨거지 사무소로 해도 지금 도서관의 수준 마냥 녀석들이
손님들은 준비된 방 이외의 곳 꽤 창대한 힘에서 비롯. 그런데 넌 신기하게도 내가 그리고 나도 내 몸을 지킬 힘 정도.
That's kind of
환영합니다. 손님.
interesting to just showcase
네가
the
이곳의
like
주인이겠군.
prefacing how mysterious Roland's appearance was already.
딱히
So,
강해 보이지도 않는 걸?
이곳에 왔던 핀이라는 녀석은
아,
죽으면 책이 된다.
실패할 것을 알면서 보내놓고
닥쳐. 어차피 알면서
부디
yeah, no, Yun, you're still a bit of an, shall we say, an asshole. But such is the case for everybody in the city. Huh? It's kinda not exactly the nicest place, so to speak. So I should have changed my loadout a little bit, but whatever. That's fine. Oh wow. It's like immediately staggering him. Let's go. Stab them to death. Is that lethal? No. Well, that's a stagger. Sorry, I had a terrible bout of sneezing over there, so... There goes a great 9 of picking her. How unfortunate, isn't it? Yun and Eri. The two little... Oh wow. Just dogpiling on me, huh? Okay. Well. That happened in the wrong order. Oh well. It is what it is. It's fine. Just get him. Hey. That's very lethal. I like that the stage is still like fairly dynamic here, so it does have a nice feeling to it. So an emotional level bonus. That's nice.
훌륭해. 특히 윤이란
좀 윤이라는 녀석도 이것저것 머리 굴리는 것 같았지.
한 번 눈 떠버린 욕망은 걷잡을 하지만 과연
너 웃긴다. 돌려 말하지 말. 어딘가에 사서님이 들었으면
Ten out of 10 delivery.
날려버릴 만큼의 의미 부여된 말이었어.
책이나
Just being all
엔젤라
cheeky
말대로
with one another
정말
there.
층이 확장됐군. 안녕, 난 롤랑.
엔젤라,
Malkuth.
난 아직도 용서할 수 없어. 엔젤라.
그 이야기라면 전에 끝났어. 넌 그런 거래였잖아. 그리고 모처럼 얻은
인간의 몸을 줬다고 내가 기뻐할 거가 잊지 마.
그러던가.
안녕하세요. 역사의 층을 맡은
With you.
지정사서
Malkuth is very adorable.
말
다행히 기운 없어 보이진 않. 무슨 일 있었어?
엔젤라와 하지만 제 생각이 어떻든
Ah, their
전
disagreement so
엔젤라가 하라는 대로 해야죠.
so much of a lovely callback.
나랑 마찬가지네.
Lokkar.
이유는 좀 다른 것 같지만. 그래서
롤랑 씨는 저는 역사의 층을 담당하고 있으니 그렇게 받은 책을 사서가 읽고 점차 층과 자연스럽게 잠들어 있는 층과
다른 사서들은
네
대충 알겠어.
Hmm.
아까 화내던 거 괜히 불똥 떨어질까 봐.
사정이 어떻든 엔젤라와 저희의 문제는 당장 열래도 해결할 수 없거든. 저는
오케이. 그럼 한번 잘해보자고.
네
I do like how personable Malkuth is in here as well. Because considering the steed in Sephiroth, the Firah that Malkuth actually like symbolizes, it's like very interesting how her personality kind of flows from that. So it's, you know, it's nice. I really like how it is like very much just showcasing what kind of person, like it feels very fitting for Malkuth to be like what she is. So very fitting for her tradition. So, or not her tradition, but what she represents. So I do like the preps though, those are nice. It's a lot of those. Oh, that you're too slow is kind of nice though. Have like a double rep and I kinda feel like going for a very similar build for everybody, so it's not like it really matters at this point, so it's still very early on, so like there's really not all that much that can be done here, so which is fine. Anyway, nice little details all around here, so I do kinda miss having the general receptions. But soon. The Brotherhood of Iron.
어쩐지
Iron.
요새 정신을 못
Iron.
차리겠더라고.
이번에는 어디를 털어?
난 공방이 좋겠어.
사무소는 어때? 사무소 깨기 정도는 해줘야 어깨 좀.
우리가 털 만한
그럼 시간
빡대가리야.
뭐, 먹는 거나 아픈 거에 신경 안 써.
맞아. 오지게 버티 이
The
몸을
part of their story is like the Brotherhood of Iron is like showcases what kind of technology is already existing in the city, but it is something where it is a very unfortunate situation that they are also in, where, you know, without money you just like sell your own body off basically, just to like have, you know, get rid of some upkeep costs, but change them for something else.
돈만 더 모으면 돼.
개 비싼 위치들은 감정 조절이랑 욕구 차단도 되고 그런데 가격이
그건 그때 가서 생각하면 돼. 결국은
It's all about the money, Spider. It's all about the mets.
말하지 말라고.
무슨
이 몸뚱이는 감각이 없는 건 좋은데 말이야.
무슨 아까 저절만 해도
혹시 아니면 혹시 신메뉴 시식권
조직이란 게 저런 얼빠진 녀석들로 이루어.
조직 나름이지. 도시의 조직이 얼마나 많은데. 해결사의 소망.
Also giving like a bit of an interesting little tidbit of world building here. How different, what is the dynamic between syndicates and
그냥
fixers?
뒷골목
So,
놈들이 대충 모여서
this-
으쌰으쌰하고 이름을
a
내걸면
cool
그게
little
조직이야.
detail to show up in here.
하는 일도 워낙 제각각이라 특정하기도 힘들지.
어설퍼.
생긴 건 저래 보여도 기계나 인공지능은 아니야. 감정과 욕구를 가진 순수한 기계는 도시에서 사라진 지 오래지. 저 녀석들은 전신의체인 거야.
그렇고
좋아. 그러면 손님은
이곳에 돈
괴물지 지금
그럴 일은 이곳에서는 초대.
깜짝이야.
환영합니다, 손님.
No,
전
Cons.
도서관의 관장이자 도서관에서는 초대장에 적힌
I do like
책들을 얻을 수
the name of
있답니다.
Consta. It's actually
시련을
kind of funny because
뛰어넘으신다면 말이죠.
in my native tongue we have a name, Consta, but it's with K, not C. So it's fun.
부자놈들 장난질인 건가? 유흥거리 중
들어본 적
I do
있어?
wonder why.
뒷골목 녀석들을 납치해다가
It's actually, speaking of like linguistics, it's kind of fun how my language doesn't like my native tongue of Finnish doesn't exactly have a name for Arnold. There are many that are like similar, but I guess because it ends in a double consonant, it's not exactly, in my tongue it isn't exactly like the most common. I wonder why, because it kind of, I think it might be because it kind of feels like a full stop. Foreshadowing is a literary device. It feels like it might be because it's like a double consonant ending name is a bit of a full stopping word, so I'm trying to, because a lot of our names do end in a singular consonant, which like Markus and Matthias and not a lot of them do, because a lot it's a syllabic language, so interesting. Eric, that is one, and it's still like singular. Yeah, that's interesting. Interesting little thing to think about. Kind of an ADHD thought there though, so
절대 다시
여기까지 온 이상
그럼
a gentle little smirk. Let's go. They are all basically quite the same, but what is their weakness? Pierce. Don't have really any Piers, huh? Well, let's just give him a good old whack. I guess we'll just also do this. Like, this game is fairly... There was an interesting point to hear that Ruina is quite a bit more snowbally than Limbus Company, which didn't feel reasonable until I heard the explanation for it, which then it's like all kind of made a horrifyingly huge amount of sense. Like, yeah, you know what? That's actually kind of true. So it is certainly an interesting thing. Damn. Oh well. Oh, failed. That's... Alright, I didn't have paralyzed though, so that does make sense, unfortunately. They are fragile. Okay. Guess I could like do this. And we'll just beat them up. Oh, okay. And that's kinda dangerous. Oh, bugger. We'll just give it to them. Oh, they are both targeting them. Okay. Guess I do kinda wanna kill that. So. Well, that's a stagger, so. It's kind of okay. And the paralyze, fortunately. I mean, it is bad, but it's not like the end of the world, so. Could be a lot worse. There we go. I'm getting a lot more combat here, so it's nice. Oh, okay, well, bye, Roland, I guess. I guess you are very much dead. I think that's hopefully just enough. Wait, it's not gonna be enough, huh? Oh, it was! Dude. Watch it. Oh, it's gonna be funny. I can actually do the actual like redirection thing. So it's kind of it's silly. I like it. Actually, I do want to see how much power I can like get into one die. So yeah, it's fairly nice. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. Dude, and nobody died. Kinda low, but nobody died. How fortunate. Hey, stagger resist up. That is an okay thing to get.
고철덩이에 뇌를 집어넣는 것.
약한 인간 몸보다는 낫지 않.
원래 몸을 유지한 채로 강해질 수 있는 방법은 꽤 있어.
Yeah.
아니, 오히려 선택지가 더 많지. 문신 시술, 의체 부착, 약물. 하지만 기계로 몸을 갈아타는 것은 의체라 해도 결국 인간과 닮게 만들어져서는 안 되거든. 바로 인생 밑바닥으로.
그러면 언제 뇌를 집어넣는?
하나는 급하게 큰 돈이 필요할 때. 자기 몸과 장기를 말 그대로 팔아 넘겨서 목돈을 마련할 수 있거든.
That is an interesting thing that one of the reasons is to just sell off your whole body.
오랜 시간 동안 반복적인 일을 해야 할 때. 쉬지 않고 기계적 고장나도 빠르게 교체할 수 있고 직접
오랜 시간 동안
몸이라도 새로 구해보려고
잠시
Yeah, that is kind of sad. Well, as unfortunate as it is, such is the fate. YOLO. It's funny. I think I really should put the mod back because I really should use that mod because it, even though it's like these battles aren't really that difficult, it's still something that it does take a second or two. So I don't know. Yeah, well, it's not like too terribly annoying, but it is. It is most certainly a little bit of a bother. So. Did anybody have slash fragility? No. Ah, there is. Isn't that? Yeah. Well, that failed. Oh well. Didn't really do all that much, huh? Oh well. Only one light, huh? That's somewhat unfortunate. Just gonna do this. Neat. Hey, that worked exactly how I hoped it would. And that didn't. Oh well. I'm really paralyzed there. Gonna be on a couple of those. I can just like do this, I think. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, the way how they worked, it's kind of funny. Oh, that didn't actually fail the low roll immediately. That's unfortunate. It's what it is, though, but it's just unfortunate a little bit. Oh well, such is life. And you. There we go. It's a really cool mechanic how the defensive dice work in this game, or the evade dice rather, so it's nice. Let's go moi doi. I really like the mechanics of this. It's really such a cool little team builder. It's really nice. It's really interesting that the gameplay is just like also really enjoyable when the story is also like the main draw, I would say. But like this, I have like literally nothing to complain about with this game, because it's like it is one of like the best games ever. So that's maybe quite a bit of glazing pointlessly, but it is. I mean, it's. I think it's not exactly like controversial to say that the Library of Ruina is like really freaking good. So I don't know. Guess I'll just equip that. It's good enough. With a couple of those. Right. That is one way to get light back, and then I can like put maybe or like those. So those are not exactly that good to have with that, so I think I'd rather use those. And then maybe something like Chopper. Yeah. The charge up is a good way to like get them white back. Scorched girl. Yeah. A really cool little, a very fun little fight. He'll just go give him a actually got a bad smack, huh? Okay. That was unfortunate. Right, I need to get a bit more light. How about I do this? Really not clearing this out fast enough, huh? That is somewhat unfortunate, I think. I've just really screwed the pooch on that one, huh? Well, I'm kind of what they would say dead. Yeah? I mean, technically still alive, but also very much not. So it's funny. That was a really unfortunate low roll on that early first turn, huh? Okay. Well, it is what it is. Also, I don't think this is a good way to... It's not exactly a good page to do that. So. It's empty. That's actually very good. Maybe I should have them. No, the prep isn't really that good. I mean, the charge shot isn't really good either, so... Those are okay, I feel. I think the gut harvestings still are alright. Like one charge up, and like one yellow and like one chop beta fights. Let's see. Like, I should probably fight elsewhere first, but whatever. Ryan should have also checked out the resistances for these. Blunt. Well, this is what it is. I should have stuck more blunt in my set, huh? Oh well. It is what it is. I'm gonna next survive one explosion, so. I can't use the YOLO. That's unfortunate. Why is it so awful bad at rolling that one? Just gonna use that then. Just get a bit more light back. Oh, I think I'm dead. Probably. No, one of them rolls a fight, huh? Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, need to I could come here a little bit later. But I wanna kinda throw myself into meat grinder and see if I can like find something that works. Already at this early level, so because those definitely seem like they'll work well enough. Let's do those. Then I think something like this is gonna be okay. Maybe like a single charger or something. I don't know. Let's test it out and see how this goes. Alright. It'll be okay. That is a very high roll though. So I think this is going to be the best option. Yeah! It is the best option though. Somewhat unexpectedly prescient, huh? Alright. That's very good. And the one, yeah, the evade dice goes in there. Didn't like clear that per se, but it's fine. And I can wallop that to death. Oh, this should be fairly survivable, huh? And they staggered. That's good. As a matter of fact, that is very excellent. Even. Alright. I think I can like wallop them to death. There we go. Yeah. That went well. far better than expected, honestly. So, that's quite nice.
어때?
네, 조금 다행히 성과는
근데 전에 피가 흐르는 몸이니 뭐 넌 인간이 아니었어?
의체 같은 몸이었어요.
의체 시술을 받았다가 다시 예전 그것도 대단한데?
네,
역시 도서관은 근데 되돌아온 몸이
It's
좋죠.
interesting. This
하지만
is still like
이런
more
건
of
아는 게
a
아니에요.
setup for the whole world, so.
전엔 무슨 일을 했지?
그러게요. 믿기지 않겠지만 이건 제 세 번째 삶이에요.
Oh, hi, Blue Star. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, if you can just go get a
도서관과
pizza or make yourself.
사서들에게는
세
I do
번째라고?
like cooking, so
엄밀히 말하면
maybe I should also
세
cook like
번째로
pizza
기억을 더
today.
쉬운 거예요.
Ah, that's expensive though. I wish I could like afford it, but like I'm kind of broke, so maybe I'll once again have to just eat potatoes, I guess.
예전의 나,
어려운 문제를 떠안고
전
You have a lot
모두의
of
노력을
taters.
물거품으로 만든 무책임한 녀석이에요. 그리고 분수에 맞지 않는 일로 잘못을 범한 멍청이인 것 같기도 하고요.
Ah, that is quite a lovely recollection
잠깐.
from Lobcorp.
뭐
So
갑자기 어두워져. 일단 진정하자고. 천천히 숨 내쉬고 내쉬고.
that's
당장 어떻게 할 수 없는
adorable.
일에 대해 열내받
That's
할수
very
있는
nice.
좋아?
I really do enjoy Malako. I really like her. So she's very lovely. Very cute. Let's have a couple more receptions, I guess. We still don't have general receptions, right? Yeah. Nope. Ain't got nothing. Oh well. I should have actually. Oh well.
온몸이 쑤셔 죽겠어.
근육통이 생각보다 오래가네. 그래도 어제는 장난 안.
그래. 네가 새로 장만한 공방
Those
무기가
are such cool.
하나는 죽여.
말도
So
마.
cool.
신나게 날뛰다가 일이 커져서 예상보다 20명 우리 쪽에서 실수한 거라 추가 수당을 받을 수.
에이, 또 재미없게 군다. 맥켈린이 근육통으로 고생하는 것도 다 너 막.
그건
Oh, no.
미안하다 생각하고 있다니까.
I really like how these characters are so. They do have like a very distinctive design. So
나도
인정하기 싫지만 이번 우리 모두 어느 정도 성질을 해결사로 일하는 한 필요 이상으로 일을
also
벌이는 건
really
좋지
kind of
않으니까.
fun that the like people who are from like syndicate just became like fixers, just like an actual legitimate fixer business. So it's like it's a very nifty little detail there, I think.
살인 조직 출신이었던 우리가
Yeah.
사무소에
I mean, it
등록해서
was
해결사의
here
세상
just
일이
said,
참
but mentioned, but
어떻게
still.
될지 모르는 거라니까.
이
It
사무소도
kind of actually like
정말
shows that there is still
우리
like
같은 애들을 받아주다니.
ways to advance in the city. So it's lovely.
대표가 말했잖아. 조직이 넘쳐나듯 사무소와 해결사들 복장 규정도 다른 사무소에 비하면 굉장히
그래서 우리 같이 날
가능한 대상을 잔인하게 찢어놓고 잘 보이는 곳에 걸어두면 된다니까. 다들 신난 거지.
늘 하던 일이었으니까 뭐.
처음에는 무슨 사무소에서 이런 일을 하나 해 상대에게 위협과 경고를 보내는 역할을 해줘야 한다니까.
그래도 아직은 뜨내기 조직이나 돈 없는 녀석들만 의뢰해서 말이야.
하긴 사무소라 하기에는 꼴이 쥐새끼.
Just a pack of rats.
대표한테 호출이 왔어. 새로
요즘 사무소는 저런 아주 그냥 포화 상태야. 개나 소나 해결.
그건 자기 얼굴에 침 뱉기가 아닌가 봐.
내가 이래봬도 한때는 좀 잘 나갔거든.
I used to be hot stuff, you know, huh? Yeah.
여러 가지 일이 있어서
Now Ron's just a
밑바닥
washed up
인생이
great
됐지만.
man fixer, totally.
그래서 너는 무슨 일로 먹?
난 이것저것 안 가리고 다 했어. 능력에 맞는 일을 한 거지.
그러니까
네.
제대로 된 일은
와, 정말 눈뜨니.
특이점인가 뭔가 하는 그런.
요즘에는 놀랄 일들이 많네.
환영합니다.
안녕?
뭐야? 굉장히 튼튼한.
벌써부터 그렇게 힘을 빼실 곧 전력을 다해 날뛰셔야 할 테니까요.
나긋나긋하게 말하는.
너
어라? 표정 변했어.
또 놀랍군. 도시에서 인간 이외의
그러게 말이야.
정말 돈 좀 대. 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
Cool. I don't like how much this just like a random reception like set ups the world quite a bit, just like giving a lot more details about how syndicates and offices work. So it's like it's a lot here. So I do like it. I like it a lot, like how much details this just gives. So your friends, you should play cards. Okay, I guess just die, huh? Ain't that unfortunate for you? Hey, recovery tech. Ain't that nice? Let's go kill that one. Oh wow, just Roland always loses clashes. Okay, that's somewhat unfortunate, I guess. Oh, unlucky. Oh. Both coming at me. Oh, that's a thing. Oh wow, just like immediately staggered, huh? That's... Okay, well then. That's somewhat unfortunate. Well, goodbye Roland, I guess. Oh, you really? Just losing all of the clashes here. How unfortunate. Oh well, it's what it is. Can we just like get rid of them? Thank you. There we go. One more to go. And we're only somewhat wounded, so... We'll just like toss some small strikes in their way. They're already fragile, so we don't need to exactly overkill them, so... And next scene. Right? Yeah. Dane, McCullen and Naoki. I am not feeling exactly confident about this, so we'll see how this goes. Do I have a rat's guide? Nope, but I do have too slow. Actually, this should be very good. Oh, you bastard. Oh well. That went well. Oh, I'm just gonna go murder that thing. Get hecked. We don't even need to worry about them murderizing us, we can just like murk them. Okay. Well, now it's looking a bit more dire. But only slightly, I guess. Oh wow. Yeah, actually, it's a lot more damage than I thought we would. Huh. Weird? Guess we'll just like toss this. There we go. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, I guess. Do we just got harvest them? I guess we just got harvest them, huh? Oh, you really? That is so unlucky. Oh well. Huh. Well. Unfortunate. I guess we kind of need to kill them in one hit, huh? Yeah. That's not gonna be a lethal strike. I just have to kind of roll the dice, huh? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, bother. What? Oh, right, they did slashing, so... Oh, they didn't take basically any damage. Well, I do have, like, one more floor available, right? Yeah. I didn't outfit Elizabeth anything, so... Or the new other librarian. So... Slightly unfortunate, but it'll be fine, I think. It's totally fine. Is it though? Well? I'll just toss those there, and I guess I do kind of want to kill Naoki though, so I guess I'll just do this. Okay, was more than enough, I guess. Wasn't expecting it to be. I don't need to worry about anything here. Yeah. That silly little colon 3. Smiley face. How adorable. 네.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 저 손님
뭐냐 녀석
지금
위로라고 해야 하나
신선하네. 그런 위로를 들은 건
뭐 지금은 인간의 시대.
인간의 시대?
야야 그렇게 쏘아봐도 말이지.
인간도 아니면서 지성을 지닌 존재들은 도시의 정확한 이유는 모르겠지만 그 일환 중 하나로 인공지능 윤리 개정안 같은 것도 생겼고
아야.
감정과 욕망을 느낄 수 있는 그러니까 사람과 다를 바 없는 바로 그점. 그래서 인공지능 윤리 개정안으로 기계는 물론 의체조차 인간과 몇몇 예외가 있어 보이지만
저들 말처럼 난 인간 정확히는 내 설계의 원본인 인간이 있고 원본
의체도 아니라
의체 같은 것도 아닌
뇌를 사용했다며
원본 외에 전자 설계 복사. 내 몸은 순수한 기계야.
왠지 그럴 것 같긴.
그리고 세상 물정
I do like
잘
this,
모르는 걸
how much
보니까
of this setting is
밥도
just
못 본
like
채 갇혀서
a lot of sci-fi though, so...
그렇다면 조심 좀 해야 해.
특히 넌 인간의 모습에 감정도 있고 욕구도 있고 머리에서 그런 건 또 귀신같이 잡거든.
이 머리는 아마 만날 일은 전혀 없겠지만 아무튼
Whatever get to face them, how silly. Ah, yes, that's... Yeah, totally.
여기에 있는 사서들도 뭐랄까.
네 말대로야. 감정을 느낄 수 있도록 설계된 나는 심지어 끝난 줄 알았지만
야,
Oh,
널
well,
설계하고
the
이해는
stage,
몰라도
isn't it?
결국
네 말대로 다 그래도 도서관은 안전할 거야. 들어오는 것도 나가는 것도 자유롭.
또 자기가 하지 말라고 해놓고 뜬구름 잡는 소리 하네.
언젠가 이곳을 나가서 날 이 꼴로 만든 모든 것에
아무튼 난 별로 그건 그거고.
That's that. And this
어디
is
보자.
this.
이 친구는 2층의 지정사서
yes.
예소대.
That's it.
안녕, 난 롤랑이야.
기술과학의 층을 담당하게 된
엔젤라와는 다른 차가운 시선이 느껴지는 건 착각이라나? 뭐야? 설마 너도 듣기 싫은 말 들으면
Yes, the Yuri. To beat sweepers. You mean for? I can't remember. It's been at the first part of the stream. I said that I beat the game like a year ago, so it's been a while since I played against fought the sweepers. In Limbo's company, they are fairly easy in my opinion. Like just like have any decent IDs. In Ruina, I think you just needed to have a little bit of like sustain, so just like a decent amount of damage and just like start beating on them and, you know, just always be clashing. ABCs. I can't remember if they had any more difficult, like if their gimmicks were any more difficult than that. So such a yaoi bait here. I love it.
엔젤라를 순순히 도와주는 이유가 무엇입니까?
Sciences, technological sciences.
나야 뭐 도와주는 건 말코트도 그렇고 너도
당연하지 않습니까? 엔젤라는 우리의 소원을 마지막에 무참히
Why do I have
짓밟았습니다.
24-hour long video? Why not? I was able to like edit the Omori playthrough into a singular video, so why not? It's easier that way, so people can just like watch or have a single video saved, so it's easier that way. But I do have a playlist with all of the Omori stream highlights as well. But for that video I did go out through all of that and edit out little breaks and just like tightened it up a little bit. So I do like doing a little bit of editing. That didn't have all that much. Mostly just some audio things and just like taking out the dead air. So
복잡한 이야. 그럼 넌 왜 사서로 일하고 있는 거야?
I am working on a bit more of a actual deep dive, like an actual a lot more
그런 거래였습니다.
edited videos. So
거래. 도서관의 층이 잠겨 있고 사서들이 잠들었다고 하는 것도 그 거래라는 것과 관련. 복잡한 이야긴 질색인데 어쨌든 너나 나나.
그렇습니다.
그럼
but the 24
앞으로 잘
hour
부탁해.
video is mostly just for convenience for
뭡니까?
those who want it. So
박수 몰라? 잘해. 이왕 이렇게 된 거 인상 풀고 잘해. 마이코트처럼 너에게도
그렇습니다. 당신이 할 일과 제가 할 일은 명백.
예.
so this is such a cold person. And in urban myth, Scene 2. Ah yes, the stage is set. The prelude has been finished.
뒤틀림에 대해 하나협회나 치바의 일과에서 내려온 보고는
네, 아직 상황을 주시하는 중입니다. 하지만 유효한 후보는 몇 개 있습니다.
Now, looking at this text actually, because I don't think this translates that well to video or how well this broadcasts into the stream. But the fuzziness of this text is actually something that's kind of
도시 질병인 꿈의 세탁소와
hurts
어제의
my
약속,
eyes a little bit.
그리고 도시
So.
전설인 톱니 교단 정도입니다.
Laundry of Dreams, that is something that we do not yet know. Yesterday's Promise, though, ain't that quite the thing. And the Church of Gears, it's really some cool setup here.
시원치
So.
않구만.
아, 그리고 이번에 도시 괴담으로 지정된 도시
And then
위에서도
urban
잡히는 게
myth.
없으니 마구잡이로 늘려대는군.
책 정리하는 것도
순순히 도와주는 이유.
게다가 혼자서는 여기서 나.
공포에 의해서 행동하는 난 꽤 많은 사람 그런 예전 일들로 미루어 봐서
무슨 일을 해오던 거야? 솔직히 말하자면 나도 이곳.
무엇
넌 이 도시의 책을 모아감과 동시. 그렇다면 나도 그 과정에서
I like how
재밌는
much this
것들을
just like
경험해볼 수 있을
sets
것
up
같거든.
Roland as a very much an inquisitive person, though. So, even though there is obviously something else going on here, but it's still a very nice little setup
어차피
here.
지금
So,
나가봤자 마땅히 할 일도 없어. 그리고 무엇보다 이곳에서 너의 일을 돕다 보면
이해관계가 그래 내가 널 이용하는 만큼 너도 날 하지만 조심해
무슨 말을 그렇게 살벌하. 전에 무슨 일이
캐묻지 않는 게 좋을 거야
말을 못하겠. 저 궁금한 게
melting
있습니다.
leaves.
뭔데? 가려서
Quite
못도
the thing.
이곳의 사서들은 대체 그렇다고 기계나 인조 생명체.
예전 이 시설에서 이용만 당해왔던 나와 다를 바 없는 존재들이야 인간으로부터 비롯된 채
지금도 이용당하고.
망가져버렸어 내가 할 수 있는 건
사서들을
그러지 않고서야 나뿐만 아니라 너의 몸을 복구하는 데 있어서 같은
It is
이것 하나만
just
기억해
giving a lot of explanation to the light here. I do like that it is like talking a lot about the light and how that system works mechanically in the world, even though it isn't like giving an explicit explanation of how it works. So, but giving a more lore explanation for it. It is something where it would be. It's interesting because it can, like, all of the details can be like pieced together here, even if they are a bit more abstract. So, well, it's nice. Do you feel like I should probably do something with this? Just let's see. Good little key page. That's that good key page, I guess. Yeah. What's the difference? becomes the Pierce weakness. Okay, good. Guess we'll just give like a couple of... Oh, that's actually a nice stance. Oh, that's pretty good actually. Huh. Oh, those are also pretty nice. I should probably have like them. Because I don't have that much for them light recovery, right? Yeah, I only have the preparation still. And the charge up. And I think actually the preparation is a little bit better, so I think I'll put those in. Guess I'll toss in. The rampage is just like really good though. So I guess I'll put that in. I guess I'll put like one cost in just because why not? What do I want to put there? I think a lot of options. A lot of options. The track I really don't think is that good, so do need to give a bit more cards in the deck. I guess we'll put one more 3 cost in there, so I'll do rampages. I actually gonna just save that. Hey, general invitation time! Yay! The Backstreet Butchers. How nice. Guess we'll do this. Actually no, I should be doing it like this. And I think we'll do this. Yeah, oh, that made me die. Tail. How unfortunate. It's fine though. We'll do that. Okay. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. I guess we'll just go a bit ham. Oh, come on now. Alright, that's a good roll. Ouch. But that inflicts a decent amount of burn there, so it's good. These are still like fairly low difficulty, so I can just like do kinda whatever. Guess we'll just go wallop that death. Oh, come on now, those were really unfortunate rolls there. How unlucky. Well, that's dead. Good. And they are targeting them. That's unfortunate. Guess we'll just go and... I mean, I can just like go and wallop them. Yeah. Unfortunate. But it is what it is. Okay. I do want to kill that thing, so... Right, that's not how that works. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Do I have... I mean, I can roll with this. It's not gonna be good though. Guess we'll just do this. To try and give a little bit more survivability for myself. Now I hope that they don't deal all that much damage. Okay, one strike. Don't do too much. Still living. Still Mac living. Okay. 2 to 6. So I do need to roll with this, huh? Okay. Or with this. I think this is better. And we failed. Oh well. That's... Wait, we won still, because the burn was too heavy. That is funny. We barely won that with burn. That's... very fortunate. Okay. I can't remember, were there anything good that you get out of these? That's okay. The multi-hit is actually kind of nice. And the cruelty isn't like... Okay, it's not good, but, you know. It is a thing. Let's burn a couple more. I don't think the Butcher key pages were actually good though, so... Open wound is actually okay. It's not good, it's okay. 0 cost for an actually pretty good hit. That's nice. We are closing in on 2 hours. And since we just opened the Urban Myth, I think now's a good time to stop it for today. I thank you all very much for watching, and I'll hope so in the future. I am going to start to do these replaying Ruina streams a little bit more often. So, hopefully very soon. Next week will be a little bit more scarce because I'm gonna be traveling. So, there's only gonna be a few streams. I think actually only 2 streams. No, 3 streams. So, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So, regardless. I thank you very much for being here. Have a great day and stay awesome. Ganmu out. Catch you all later.